everybody, welcome to our podcast Inside Lighthouse from Davos. We are about to finish with a full day of our panels, business exchange, and conferences. And here is our special guest, Maurice, who participated actively through the whole activities. And Maurice, please introduce yourself and share your top-line thoughts about what's going on here.
So I'm Maurice NDiaye. I'm founder and CEO of Descartes Mauss, and I'm also the author of Steering AI, a book that I recently published about the role of AI in our societies. I mean, as every time the community is gathering, I think what strikes me is how big it's growing. I think it's really impressive, and I think the team from the Lighthouse community should be proud of this success. And the second thing is the diversity of people. I think we have a very high quality of talent, which is very diverse from different industries, different countries. But at the same time, what's consistent across everyone is that somehow they share the same challenge about the role of the insight function, about the uncertainty of the world and the global economy, and also about the way they have to look at AI, this thing that is still there. Last year, we were wondering, is it just a buzz or is it meant to stay? Obviously, it's there still. And I think it's raising as many questions as it's solving problems. So it's really interesting that it's still a big part of the conversation.
Thank you so much for this sharing. It would be interesting to dig a bit deeper into AI and how perception within insights and marketing community is changing over time. Do you see any evolution of the subject?
For sure, it's still there. And I think there is still a strong, I guess, I don't know if it's a doubt or at least a questioning around what exactly is it that we can expect from this and how should we be looking at this. So I think now there's not so much of a debate about can it be useful. I think everybody agrees that yes, in a lot of cases it can bring value. But I think the question is still how exactly should be we using it, and also what should we expect moving forward in the role that AI will play in our job. And interestingly enough, when you look at the panels today, a lot of it was about AI somehow is not enough. AI will not solve all our problems. AI has limitations. AIs may have some flaws. And I think it's a very constructive way of addressing the question. And it relates to some of the topics that I'm putting in my book, which is I do agree that as much as AI is very transformative, it has to be embedded in a broader context of purpose. It has to be given a purpose, and it has to be assembled with either other systems or with a deeper integration in human processes to make sure that it creates value. Otherwise, we may kind of lose track of exactly, or lose control, more than track, lose control of what exactly is it doing, and end up with either AI working on things that are not meaningful for the business or costing too much money or even leading to bad decisions.
Thank you so much, Maurice. If there is one thing you could recommend marketing and insights professional with respect to AI to focus for with respect to this year horizon, what it should be?
The one thing that I'm always saying about this, I think it's you have to be proactive. And I know how hard it is. I mean, I know you have so much to do. And I know, and again, today was very striking to see that everyone was sharing the same experience, that it's overwhelming. The world has become overwhelming. There's more decisions to be taken, more uncertainty. But like I was saying earlier, I think if AI is used in the right way, it can be really part of the solution by relieving a lot of the pressure on resources. I think if you're an inside professional, you kind of have to proactively stay up to date. And I think the best way to do this, it's a hack. I don't know if it's groundbreaking, but I think it's a good hack. It's just to follow maybe 5, 10 influencers on LinkedIn or Twitter. I apply this to myself, and I think it's very easy to implement, and it's a very good way to keep up to date with the latest news and with to be part of the conversation that is ongoing. Okay, this new model, what is it bringing to the table, or this new methodology, or watch out, I mean, this is a new application or use case. How reliable is it? And I think this is an ongoing conversation which is happening a lot across different aspects. And I think taking some time to just identify the few key opinion leaders or influencers on the topic, and then regularly read through their posts on the feed is a very simple, not so much time-consuming way to stay up to date on this race. And I think it's very necessary and critical if you want to stay relevant also in your company whenever those conversations happen.
Thank you so much. What are your plans with respect to conference and participation inside how community gathering?
It's a good question. I still need to figure out if I'm going to be around. As simple as that. We have a very busy agenda with a lot of big milestone. I can't share more for now, but we have important corporate milestones on our side, and just need to make sure that there is match. But if I can be there, I mean, with no hesitation, I will show up. Again, it's a great reunion. It's really great to see the same faces every 6 months, and I would really enjoy being able to attend this year.
Thank you very much for participating in the interview
A
and
pleasure.
for your support and creating excitement for the conference and the whole day. And looking forward to see you in Cannes.
Thank you. Yeah.